Hello, hello, and welcome, my Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon to full moon next August and to September. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, the Archangel of Lions, Mark Angelo Lyons. But your dad just calls me Mal. Hi. Hi, my subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. So glad to be doing the What Do I Need reads for this new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces, which is the full moon that I'm born under. Yay! Virgo sun, Pisces moon that I am. A couple of things, though, before we get into the read. My subscribers, do check and see if you are still subscribed. Apparently, there's a glitch in YouTube that sort of just goes there and randomly unsubscribes people. So just check that, right? See if the little subscribe button is clicked, and if not, please click it. And if you are new to my channel, please do consider doing the same. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, trying to get my work out to the world. And I'm enjoying this journey very much, so your support is very, very appreciated. To clarify, this is a general What Do I Need read. A What Do I Need read is turning to a divination system of any shape or kind and asking the divine, hence a divination system, what it is that we need, which means we have to kind of approach with a little bit of humility, saying, well, I think I know what I need, but is there something I'm missing? And this is not a timeless read. We are looking at the new moon in Leo from August 18th to, as I said, the full moon in Pisces, which is September 2nd. So a 2-week period, a waxing moon. So this time we're going to be looking at what it is you need to accept, grow, wax, build, that kind of stuff from 7 different systems you'll see as we go. And we've got a new one. We're looking at the Blue Angel Oracle today, the Archangel Michael Oracle. So kind of excited to see how that works. I'm going to read from the book until I get, well, at least the meaning somewhat memorized. But I really enjoy it. Archangel Michael and I have a very interesting relationship, though I am more directly affiliated with Archangel Ariel. Yeah, there's an Archangel Ariel, like the Little Mermaid, but it's the angel of nature, the Archangel of nature, connected to Archangel Uriel, and together Ariel and Uriel make Oriel. Do your angelology, and you can find out all of that. And actually, Archangel Ariel is the Archangel of Lions, and I'm Mark Angelo Lyons. You get it? Yeah, thanks, Mom, for the name. I appreciate it. So all I need you to do is, first of all, remember it's general. Please take what resonates, leave what does not, and check your other signs. These are usually quick, but we'll see what comes through. It's a 7-card draw, meaning that I'm pulling from 7 different systems, and we'll see how it goes. Please focus on your breath as we go. That will keep you in the present moment so you can tell what resonates and what doesn't. As kitty cats jump up and do tricks. Come on up, booger. Come sit with Mama. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Don't you dare play with that fringe. Motherhood never ends. I don't know if you can see him. Black cat on a black seat. You can't really see him. Cool, and I will do the same. I will stay in the present moment with the breath and bring through the guidance and grace that I can for you. Shall we? Let's do this. All the decks that I read are in the description box below. I just added the new deck to it, so let's see how this goes. Nice deep breath, please. And let's start with the angels. We're going to start with the Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Here we go. My angels, please. There we go. 1 card in clarity. For the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, what do they need for this new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces, August into September 2020? What is the healing angel they most need to call upon, to work with, to wax, to grow their relationship with, and to help them heal? This new moon to full moon next, August into September 2020, please. The Angel of Blessings. So the Angel of Blessings, I think this was in one of the last readings I did yesterday, because I've worked with the Angel of Blessings. The Angel of Blessings isn't just going to give you blessings. The Angel of Blessings is going to show you the hidden blessings and things. So if you're going through a bit of a rough patch, Honestly, who isn't right now? Except some people, I'm sure. This is really showing you the hidden blessings in things, right? The opportunity to see perhaps what you think of as a curse as a blessing. And I got this really odd download a couple of weeks ago that in unity consciousness, right, that it's all one, right? Everything's all connected. And they just said this to me, my guides in general. They said, blessing or curse, it's all the same to the gods and the archangels. Meaning from a higher dimensional consciousness, how many times has a blessing been a curse and a curse been a blessing? It all depends on how you experience it, your take on it, and all of that. It's just how this world works. So you need to call upon the angel of blessings perhaps to get a larger picture. Cool, cool? Now, the Blue Angel Oracle. I know, it's very Cyndi Lauper. It's very Marlene Dietrich. It's very planes flying overhead. But I love Archangel Michael. I mean, he has the best press agent, right? Ain't nobody got an Archangel Ariel Oracle yet. Oh, I don't think we would want from her. She'd reach it for filth. Archangel Uriel is the guardian angel of Tartarus. The overseer of Tartarus, essentially the hell section of the underworld. But Archangel Michael, I love him so much. The Archangel of Truth. He who is like unto God, right? The angel of divine will, throat chakra, and third eye stuff. So let's see. This is the first reading I've used this for, and I am going to read it from the bookie book. Let's do this. Nice deep breath. As I get to tune myself to Archangel Michael directly, which is why I start with the other angel deck first. Just don't want to go slamming right into Michael day one, first thing. Oh, hello, my beloved blue Archangel, Archangel Michael. Please, can you give me one card in clarity, in truth, for this Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? What is the truth that they need to be aware of, right? That they need to work with, that they need to wax from this new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces? August to September 2020, please. The Eternal Star Guidance. That's a very good-looking card. He's kind of cute. Well, you know I do like a long hair. The Eternal Star. Now, that is number 24. At first, I didn't think the cards were numbered. They are, but they're teeny, tiny, itty-bitty little print all the way at the bottom. So the Eternal Star, and none of these are like too verbose, unlike me. Feel the star of light that you hold in your heart and follow your own inner guidance no matter what others say. It sounds like an Aries so far. What feels right in your heart is your truth. So let your heart be your guide. That's lovely. Do not agree to something that doesn't feel right. Others believe that they know what is best for you. Don't they just? Remember, you can always choose to disagree. You will still be loved no matter what you do. Good to know. I am guided by life. I am guided by this breath. I am guided by the light that shines inside me. I am guided by all that I am. Isn't that neat? So it's got the guidance is the key word, right? So this is about guidance. It's got a little paragraph, and then it's got like a little set of affirmations at the bottom. So you might want to rewind, go back a little bit, and write those out. It's a lot of I am, which is very Aries. I like this deck. I just picked it up at the Magic Moon in Saratoga when I visited my family. But let's move on. All right, so we've got blessings and this card, the Eternal Star, about guidance. Let's now check with the Divine Feminine, the Voices of the Goddess with the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, about what you need to sort of work within yourself, or at least with Tarot you get a narrative, something that you need to wax your awareness of, right? To become more aware of within you. Nice deep breath. Wow, it's a little bit of a switch from Archangel Michael to the Goddesses, but here we go. Okay. Woo! My Goddesses, please. One card in clarity for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What do they need to be aware of within themselves, right? In the internal world, the divine yin, their feminine energy. the world behind their eyes, perhaps the realm of the soul. What do they need to be aware of to embrace, to wax, to grow, to strengthen this new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces, August into September 2020? Please, just one card. Oh, yeah, talk about going within. We've got the card of criticism. Now, the Eight of Blades here, the Eight of Swords, usually you think of that, oh, sorry, 9, not 8, my apologies, the 9. You usually think of that in the traditional tarot as, right, like overthinking and thoughts waking you up at night, which happens. What I like about this deck, though, all the arrows, if you can see them, are pointed towards the center. This can be about intensive introspection. And I think that goes along with what Archangel Michael is saying here about really follow your heart. Listen to your heart. Isn't that a heart song? I think it is. They're playing it in my head now, so it must be. So to really focus the mind inward. Now keep in mind Aries is ruled by the head. So we are looking at some sort of balance here, moving from the head to the heart. That it's very easy these days to get fixated. Now the card is called criticism. And criticism, we usually immediately take it in the shadow side. Everything is neutral in this world so far, right? So we think like being critical, like being nitpicky. Like a critic, right? But you want a critic to review something, but you want them to be honest and balanced about it, to be fair. Like a food critic or a movie critic or a writer, book critic. But this is really about a deep introspection and focusing on the detail. That there's really a focus here about you listening to your heart, going within to redirect the mind. And if this is about overthinking, oh, that totally makes sense. Because overthinking is sort of an alarm telling you that you're not in your heart space. That, in other words, the energy's all up here. And to ground that by bringing it into the heart, to focus your energy there, right? Put your hand on your heart. Breathe into it. Are you trying to avoid feelings through overthinking? Are you trying to bypass? But sometimes it's just merely an energy of overwhelm and to ground yourself into the body. Okay. Thank you, my goddesses. So to be aware that there might be some overactive mental activity going on here, and to become more centered and grounded within the body, open your heart to me. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Sorry. Voices of the Madonna. Let's keep going. We're going to use our fourth deck here, which is the Mythic Tarot. Oh, this was Daughters of the Moon Tarot, if I didn't say. I like to give credit where credit is due, though they're all listed in the bottom of the description box. Let's look at the divine yang, the voices of the gods, the external, what you need to be aware of to focus on in order to help wax, right? It's the waxing moon, something you're going to be aware of, to deal with in some way, shape, or form. Nice deep breath. As I call upon my gods, in particular Aries and Hephaestus, my gods that share the throne of Aries in my pantheon, the brothers, one fathered by Zeus, one fathered by Hera. Read the myth. My gods of fire, my gods of Aries, please, one card in clarity for the Aries collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. What is it that they need to be aware of? Either in the outside world or in their own masculine energy, right? Going from the inner to the outer. This new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces, August into September 2020. Well, there you go. You got the Emperor. So really this could be about dealing with someone in a position of control and authority. But what I'm kind of getting, because you are Aries, right? There's the opportunity here for you to take some control here, but to really balance that with a mental focus on the heart. What does your heart say, right? Remember what Archangel Michael said about even if someone's trying to tell you what to do, and this can play itself out in different ways depending on who's watching this. Maybe there is someone who's being a little tyrannical in your life or has been tyrannical in your life, and that you're allowed to say no. You will still be loved. Yeah, they may not like it, but you will still be loved by the divine. You do you, but you have to follow your heart. Now, I want to clarify. I've said this before, Follow your heart unless you're a homicidal maniac. Then don't follow your heart so much. You know what I mean? What we're talking about is follow the love to the best of your ability. And no one feels love 24/7, 365. I mean, unless you're really locked away somewhere in a monastery or an ashram or something like that, and that's all you do all day. But, you know, even then, how are we going to learn our lessons doing that? So to be aware that you are allowed here to follow your heart, to really go with your guidance with what feels right for you. You could ask yourself, what would love do? I ask, what would Wonder Woman do? Because that's WWWD. What would Wonder Woman do? Because she would do it with loving compassion is whatever she would do. But keep in mind, this is Zeus, right? So, you know, Zeus is a very patriarchal figure, and it would make sense that this would come up in the outside world in a time where the patriarchy is slowly dissolving. Not that it will be completely done away with, but that it has to be balanced with the matriarchy, right? The masculine and the feminine. You can't have unity consciousness if these opposites are warring against each other. What they're doing is they're banging together like that until they essentially find their unity, right? Yin and yang becoming yin yang, whatever. Let's keep moving along because this is making sense so far. And don't forget, the angels are talking about blessing. There's a blessing here. Now, you might not see this as a blessing, but this is an opportunity. So remember to call to that angel of blessings to kind of see what is the blessing in this. And the blessing might very well be self-esteem, self-worth, self-guidance, right? Self-direction. But it is going to take quite a bit of focus into your heart to do that. So remember, this is over a 2-week period. We're going to work with the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack, just the suits of luck, healing, and grace. The suit of problems is back there on the shelf because the Ascended Masters, the voices of the Ascended Masters, are going to give us what piece of luck, what piece of healing, or what piece of grace that you can really work with to strengthen, to wax, to grow within yourself. Nice deep breath, please. Oh, nice transition, my Ascended Masters. Thank you. That was lovely. Good morning. Please, one card in clarity for this Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. From this new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces, what do they need? What do they need to focus on? What do they need to be aware of? What piece of luck? What piece of grace? What piece of healing do they need to plant like a seed to wax from this new moon to full moon next August into September 2020? Happiness. Very much like the Ace of Cups and the Daughter of the Moon Tarot, which is happiness. This is a seed of happiness that you can grow. Now, I will say happiness is a decision that I must make. Course in Miracles. Happiness is a decision that I must make. But also, happiness when it's not dependent upon external circumstances, it's a big deal, right? To really work within what you have, to be happy with... See, here's the thing. I remember when particularly my father would say, just be happy with what you have. It never felt right because it was coming from a place of lack and deprivation. But as I grew, and particularly as I studied more of the Eastern philosophies, I really got that happiness is a natural state that comes from just being at peace with what is in the moment. Not that we can't make changes, not that that's going to stay the same way. Oh, really? Okay, well... essentially, Yeshua ben Joseph, look him up, said, do not build your house on sand, build your house on bedrock. Meaning that your happiness, if it's based on external things alone, your house is built on sand. One good wave comes along, or one good storm, and your foundation is gone, and your happiness at best is temporal, temporary. But when you base your happiness on the truth of who you are, perhaps on your own inner connection, right? Perhaps on the love that's in your heart. You may not be happy 24/7, 365, but certainly you have the opportunity with the grace of happiness, this is a grace card, to embrace the grace, right? To allow that to be within you already as a radiant light that shines out, blessing you and everyone around you. I mean, look, I know with the law of attraction hoo-ha that went on over the past decade or so, the secret. This wasn't a secret. It's called the law of electromagnetics electromagnetics. Law of return, whatever you want to call it. There was a lot of emotional bypassing there, right? It's like, oh no, don't feel bad, gotta be happy. And we repressed a lot of stuff that then just strengthens the shadow, and it takes you over, and you do and say horrible things when you least expect it, like when you're tired, when you're overwhelmed. Oh no, my vision board just burnt down, right? So you can be authentic as you go through this, but know that there's an opportunity for you to become a little bit happier, but maybe that happiness that's really based on an internal truth rather than external circumstance. Nice way of saying it. The Masters, 2 more cards down, and then I'll do the summation. We are going to ask your higher self, right? Your higher self through the Whispers of Love Oracle, same company as the Blue Angel Oracle. I think actually the publisher is Blue Angel. Yeah, I like them. They got a lot of oracles too. I think I'm going to get more. I'm going to buy them online. So let's see, what is the piece of insight, inspiration, or information that your higher self has for you this new moon to full moon next. Breathe. I really like the what do I need readings. They're the ones I do for myself. Like when I pick a card, I'm like, what do I need to know, right? What do I need to see? What do I need to be aware of? What do I need to do, right? Hopeful. So the higher selves have all involved. Please, 1 card in clarity for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. From this new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces. What is it that they need to focus on? What is the piece of information, inspiration, or insight that they need this new moon to full moon next August to September 2020? Express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love for them. Okay, so you need to give a small token, a gift, right? Express love through gifts. Now, I've said this before. I dated this guy who was an Aries, by the way. When we first met, he overwhelmed me with gifts, which the first time it's cute, right? But then, you know, roses all the time and oh my God, I'm wearing the ring that he gave me. Like jewelry on the second date, that's a bit much. Sweet guy, but it wasn't going to work out. He's trying too hard, right? That's bribery. If there's a hook in it, it ain't a gift. So keep in mind, I mean, it seems a little out of nowhere, and certainly with the What Do I Need read, not all of the cards need to be talking about the same thing. These can be different pieces of a puzzle that you won't see until later. But in terms of your external energy, right, and dealing with an emperor, if you are that emperor, this is your opportunity to give a gift, right? To express your love through gifts, because if this really is your masculine energy, which is, if I'm going to connect these 2 cards, that's what this says to me, that as the emperor, you have the control in your life. You have the power, the masculine energy, the Zeus energy, to really show love through gifts. And remember, gifts have definitely, in my estimation, changed over the past 6 months, right? The gift of time, the gift of space, the gift of compassion, the gift of understanding, but that can certainly be expressed as a physical thing, perhaps even a text, right? Or an email or an actual written letter. Can you imagine someone writing a letter and sending it to someone? And also when we do that, you know that there's a happiness that automatically comes from giving a gift that you've really contemplated within your heart. Now, not saying that this is necessarily involving sex or romance, but they could be, right? I mean, Zeus was sort of known for that sort of stuff, shenanigans or otherwise. So keep an eye on that. When you have the opportunity and the heart moves you, in other words, if it's a tactical strategy, no bueno. Get into your heart, right? And give of your heart, a gift that speaks to someone. That's why it need not be expensive. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them, right? You know, you can buy me a car if you like, but, you know, you better take care of the insurance and the upkeep too. Just saying. Like giving someone a pet. Oh, I hate that word. Giving someone an animal, a new fur baby, without them knowing about it might be cute and all, but are you going to be there for it all? For, you know, all the rest. Gifts with hooks. Nice deep breath. We're going to get you the healing mantra. right? A simple phrase to repeat like a mind tool, which is what one of the definitions of what the word mantra means, or I should say translation from Sanskrit, from the Healing Mantra Deck by Matt Kahn, and I will read this from the little bookie book too. Breathe. Voices of the Ascended Masters that gave us this card, this grace card of happiness, please. My Ascended Masters, one card in clarity for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is their perfect mantra that they need to work, that they need to increase, that they need to wax this new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces, August into September 2020? Cultivating courage. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. At any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. Now, what I find interesting about that is, remember this card talking about the heart, right? To listen to your heart. Well, then this is acting on it, because the root of the word courage is cœur, which is from the French word of the heart. So we really, I do feel like all of these cards are sort of wired together, or expressions of the same energy. They're all sort of saying the same thing. Let me read you from the book. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. When courage is cultivated, you are aware of your choices and able to pinpoint your most inspired options with accuracy and ease. Not with the mind alone, but to direct the mind into the heart. Such options may not always match up with the things you want, but they will always give you the exact experience you need to further evolve your soul. So even this giving of the gifts, right, and experiencing this happiness is about the evolution of your soul. As you cultivate courage, you are stepping into a new frontier of soul expansion, where life has permission to guide you forward into the fulfillment of your long-awaited destiny. It's lovely. This mantra is ideal for breaking old habits, deepening your focus, and following your heart. Book drop. Booklet drop. Well, that sure makes a lot of sense, because the angels are saying call to the angel of blessings, right? That there are blessings in here that's going to help you express your love through gifts by listening to your heart, actually focusing on your guidance within your heart, and then acting on that with your masculine energy in a sense of control, but like an emperor, one bestowing a gift that brings happiness not just to you, to all involved, but you may indeed need to cultivate some courage as you go to do this, knowing that in any given moment you will always know exactly what to do. No need to overthink, no need to anticipate and figure out every possible outcome, because this gift might be the gift of your love, the gift of your wisdom, the gift of your power, the gift of your compassion. In other words, yes, it can be manifested in physical form, but I do think express love through gifts should be the title of this reading, because it does seem to really carry that thing of expressing love, really focusing on the heart, and then giving a gift of that in some way, shape, or form. So there you have it. May the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all they need as they express their gifts, finding the blessing with the angel of blessings, cultivating courage as they go with happiness, focusing on the guidance of their heart and giving it like the emperors that they are within themselves for their well-being and for the well-being of all. So mote it be. And so it is. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Please do consider liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and commenting. And do check if you're one of my subscribers and you're not subscribed. I don't think YouTube has any, well, they know it's happening. I read about it online, but it seems to be a glitch. So do check every now and again. See if you're still subscribed to my channel, because I would greatly appreciate it. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this new moon in Leo to full moon next in Pisces. I'm going to be 52. Yay! On that full moon. That will be my lunar birthday. My birthday is actually on the 6th. So I'm really, really looking forward to this waxing moon. Anyway, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of it all, my darlings. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.